Ooh. Hi everyone, my name is Fabrizio Ferrari and I'm the globalist who wants to bring Jang right into your kitchen. Buongiorno 제 친구, 안녕하세요. 셰프 파브리입니다. 기억하세요? 이거 vortex 그리고 여기까지 괜찮았어요. 이 부분 씨앗이 있어서 Look at this beautiful kimchi juice. Is when all the outside.
Welcome, Chef Fabri or Fabrizio to the show.
Fabri is perfect. Is what I'm used to now. So yeah, thank you very much for having me here.
Thank
초대해
you.
주셔서 감사합니다.
감사합니다. Thank you, thank you. You are, I guess, the most famous Italian chef.
In Korea, yeah. It could be.
You've appeared in a lot of TV competition, very well known, but I guess the most famous is the Culinary Class Wars.
Definitely. That's the reason why maybe now I became the most famous Italian chef in Korea. I wasn't expecting that. And to be honest, talking with the other participant chefs, also they weren't expecting this explosion, this boom. After that broadcast came out on Netflix, our life changed.
How did your life change?
Now I cannot go on the street without being recognized and being called Fabri, as you called me before. My real name is Fabrizio Ferrari, and it's very awkward because Fabri, before coming to Korea, it was only the way that my mom, my dad, and my very close friend were used to call me. But now even strangers on the street, hey Fabri, can we take a photo with you? It's very, very awkward to be called by a perfect, total stranger, Fabri.
And do you get recognized outside of Korea too?
A little bit. Recently I did a shooting in Spain and I was very amazed that some people recognized me. Oh, you're the guy.
Local Spanish.
Local
Really?
Spanish people.
Wow.
Oh, you're the guy from Culinary Class Wars. Oh, you're the guy, the one with the red bandana.
wow.
And thing. So being recognized there as the guy from Culinary Class Wars, it was a mix of pride and happiness and
a little bit of shock.
Shocks. But it was nice. So I really owe a lot to the Culinary Class Wars.
But you were on the white team because you are a Michelin star chef.
Yes.
Tell me about your Michelin star restaurant in Italy.
That's my second life. Yeah, I call my second life. I have the first life that now became the Korean life. It was a family restaurant, so I basically was born inside there because my parents started the business when I was 4. So I grew up into the restaurant walls. I absorbed everything. I didn't want to do that job because looking at my parents, it was very, very...
It's a hard job.
It's a hard life, a hard job. You have to sacrifice a lot. So I wasn't interested in that, but I was very interested in food and the chemistry behind the cooking processes and the ingredients pairing.
Oh, like what flavors work
What
with each
flavor
other?
works, how cooking, steaming, or cooking with the fire, or cooking in the oven change the ingredients. So because that is also chemistry.
Yeah.
So I wanted to become a scientist actually. So the first time I went to the Hakkyō, to the university, it was for chemistry. But the experiment really didn't go well. So I changed to law. And
Why law? I mean, I could understand chemistry, but what does law have to do with your cooking background?
That's a very not interesting story because after not being able to finish the chemistry course, I said, okay, now I don't have so much time because I was already 21. So I say, I have to find something that can put me inside the working situation, inside the job world very fast.
So now you became aware of your need to make a living for yourself.
Exactly. So I choose not the dream, but the very common reality, the common life. Reality.
Understand.
Yeah. Law is very boring, very boring. So I couldn't stand that. So I say, okay, mom, I will start helping you in the kitchen. And I like that because I found again the passion for chemistry and for the interest for food that I had. So I was feeling alive. I was very happy, and I burned down this passion for food and chemistry in 2 years. I really dedicated myself, and after these 2 years, like a really something totally unexpected, the Michelin star came. We've been awarded by the Michelin star, and at that time in the kitchen it was me, my mom, and the lady that was doing the dishwashing.
Whoa.
We could never expect something big like that.
Why did they say they gave you the star?
Of course, I put the cherry on the cake because my parents already for 20 years, they did the best, using the best ingredients, giving the best service to the customers. And I came and I brought a little bit of a new vision, a more young vision, a more chemistry-oriented vision on the kitchen. So I started using the new techniques, the sous vide, the thing. So I upgraded a little bit the cooking, the offering, enough to be able to get the Michelin star. But we could never expect that. Actually, we didn't know that we got that.
Wow.
Because after 2 weeks that the guide came out, at the time there were the fax, a very old technology. So the fax came in from another chef, congratulations. And we thought it was some kind of a joke, some kind of a prank.
Really?
And so I said,
so they don't like come with a plaque or anything? Well, I mean, it was due to your following your heart, you know, in terms of what you felt was right for you.
yes.
So then how did you connect with Korea, the Korean food connection? How was that made?
As I told you, I didn't have a crew in the kitchen.
It was you, your mom, and
me,
the
my
dishwasher.
Mom, and dishwasher lady. So for keeping up with this big achievement, I felt that I need to give a structure to the kitchen, like the other chef. They have a sous chef. And an Italian chef in Singapore suggested me a Korean guy that was working for him at the time. That Korean guy wanted to make an working experience in Italy. So I say, Korean? I don't know nothing about Korean.
And you said yes?
I say, yes, why not? And as soon as this guy came into my kitchen, I always felt that there was some kind of good connection because his way of doing, his personality, his mindset. Then I discovered that is common Korean mindset. So I say, wow, he's very organized. My head is not organized. As you can see, I'm talking a lot. I am connecting various different thoughts together. I'm a creative mind. I needed some kind of someone that could channel this creativity and giving
Structure.
Structure it. I found myself very, very comfortable working. So I was very, very happy. I had the best working experience of my life. He helped me a lot. After 6 months, just by chance, the very big and very important culinary school in Italy sent me a Korean intern.
Half of your staff were Korean now.
Yes. And so my mom, 2 Korean guys, and the dishwasher in a place small like this one. So talking a lot about how Korea is, how culture, especially how food is. And they taught me at the time together, we did kimchi together. And I was amazed and fascinated about the Korean food culture. And I felt that I could match well with Korean people. Passion side, the sentiment side is very similar to Italian. We also give a lot of importance to family, to food, together, to spend the time together around food. So the 2 different food culture, they're not so that different. So it was a good match. I think that the Italian person that comes to Korea is not feeling so estranged, so alone. Yeah. And at the same time, the Korean person that goes to Italy feel the same. Not total 100% stranger. You can feel some kind of familiar feeling around the air. Yeah.
I understand. I do too. I mean, you have these interns, you have sous chefs, you work with the Korean chefs, but that's a long way from actually making the leap to come to Korea to do Italian food here. So how did that come about?
Actually, the first time I came to Korea, believe it or not, it was for shooting a TV show. Thanks to this little Korean community in my restaurant, I got in touch with the bigger Korean community in Milan, because I was quite famous into the community as the person that was loving Korean culture. So this brought me to participating to a food contest, a Korean food contest organized by the embassy, the Korean embassy in Italy. Of course, I had an advantage. I was a professional chef, and I had many Korean chefs helping me. So I succeeded in this competition. And the first prize was a trip to Korea.
Wow.
But when I came here, I found out it was a KBS TV program shooting. Yeah. There was a KBS sign with Fabrizio Ferrari waiting for me at the airport. So really? Yes. It's a culinary survival show. Really? So I had to compete for cooking. Yes, so other 20 participants from different countries won the same competition that I won. And so all of them now here, not in Seoul, in Jeonju, we were battling together.
And you didn't know this until you sort of arrived?
Until the airport door opened and I saw this girl holding the sign with KBS and Fabrizio Ferrari. So
were you tempted to turn around and go back?
Oh no! I'm a very adventurous person and very curious person. So I said, "Wow, that's even cooler than I thought." So let's do that. Yeah.
So you competed with 20 other chefs?
Yeah, I didn't win, but I got in touch more and more with Korean life and Korean person and Korean food. For me, the key point of the Korean food shows is the teaching and the learning. Because it's not just about the competition, the food competition, just me against you. Is before competing, I learned how to do gochujang. I learned where it's made. I learned how to use it. Then I learned from the teaching from some kind of masters. And then using this knowledge, using this information, I shape it and I reinterpret again to make my own style. But before, there is the learning process.
So they also learn a bit about Korean food, but also a reinterpretation and maybe something that is more familiar to them than what it was before.
And also fusing with my own culinary identity. But I couldn't have been able to do that if before there wasn't someone teaching the meju, the jang, the gochujang, doenjang, ganjang, all the how it's made, what kind of taste, what does it mean to let it ferment for 1 year, 10 years inside the jangtokdae, inside the jar. So that's very fascinating. Yeah. This participation. Then I came back and I was really fell in love with Korea at this point. And 2 years passed. And this kind of connection with Korea, again, just by chance, popped up a new chance to come here for a TV show because the Hansik대첩 producers, they wanted to make a special version with foreigners, and they wanted an Italian chef. So inside the community of Korean, I was
the representative.
I was the Italian chef.
You were the Italian chef.
To suggest. So I came here, and from there I've been living here. So easy to pair with other kind of cuisines. If you put gochujang in the lasagna, tomato sauce, it works perfectly.
What Korean food do I prepare for someone who's never had Korean food?
That is kind of an obvious answer, but I think no one ever served that before. I always try to become a little Korean food Hansik ambassador myself.